What's up guys, it's your girl Just Sold Out, and today I have a super hype unboxing. I just want to be clear, this was absolutely no plug whatsoever. I typically get to work at 8:30, kind of get settled in, maybe get some coffee, and then on this particular day, I saw Nike store tweet out the Off-White link for their Converse collaboration at exactly 8:55. So I went ahead, I clicked the link, was like, oh, that's cool, it's gonna come out in 5 minutes. It's like, okay. Waited 5 minutes. One of my colleagues even went so far as to talk to me, and I got a little scared because I was like, maybe I'm not going to get this release, and this colleague is gonna keep talking to me until the release actually happens. But luckily, he stopped talking to me at 8:58, and then I was able to put myself into the Nike draw. And of course, when the draw was running and it says, you know, you're in the queue, you're waiting, I was kind of like, probably not gonna get it, whatever. And then I got the notification that I got it. So to be fair, I actually already unboxed it. I was too excited. The box did come damaged. The lid of the shoebox actually has Converse in quotes written on top in this transparent kind of texture. And then the actual sticker tag doesn't even say anything in relation to Off-White. So I actually went ahead and I got this in a men's 4.5, which is actually a woman's 6.5. I'm not too sure about that conversion Converse, but whatever. It actually ended up fitting perfectly. So when you open the box, you get this signature Off-White Nike tissue paper. It's totally special in its own way. It has the Off-White logo, the signature swipes, you get the Nike logo. The first thing I noticed was I have two different sets of shoelaces, and on the ends of all of them, they're all different colors. The white actually has green and white, and then the black has orange. They all say shoelaces in quotes at the very end right before the coloring. And then voila, the actual sneaker. A little bit of background. Off-White did a collaboration with Nike. They released 10 sneakers. This is the 10th one. The rest of the 9 already came out. There was a huge delay with this, apparently due to some of the materials being slightly more difficult to get, and I guess Converse, Nike, and Virgil all wanted this to come out perfectly. We don't know why or what exactly part of this design actually caused the delay, and Nike refuses to tell us. What was interesting was that Nike did state that the design flaws that they were having didn't really end up being too much of a big change to the original sneaker. So let's delve in and take a little bit of a deeper look. One of the first things that you'll notice is that on the bottom gum it says vulcanize. Alexa, what does the word vulcanize mean?
Defined as undergo vulcanization.
That was not helpful. Anyways, of course, on the outer side, you get vulcanized. I wasn't entirely too happy about how this actually printed out on the transparent gum. It definitely could have maybe been a quality issue, and I'm kind of concerned why they even went so far as to break this down into different kind of like steps almost. But they were able to actually get the whole text printed onto the gum. You know, you get your signature red zip tie. On here it says Off-White, Converse. Actually says 2017, and then it states that it's the zip tie. Actually, I haven't watched a ton of Off-White sneaker unboxings, especially with the Nike 10 collaboration. So I'm not sure if they all came with this made in Vietnam or if this is because it's a Converse exclusive. One thing that I don't know why I didn't catch in pictures was that the left shoe actually says right, and then the right shoe actually says left, which is kind of confusing if you're wearing them and then you look down and you see left and right, but not on the shoe that they're actually supposed to be. But then if you think about it, if someone's looking at you, then that is right technically. I think one thing that really stuck out about this shoe that Converse really hasn't done before, at least to my knowledge, was that they use this transparent, translucent kind of material. So no matter what, you can basically see what sock you're wearing inside, or if you're going to go barefoot, you can see your entire foot. But I thought that that was kind of interesting. I personally have hyperhidrosis, so I'll always be in socks. And I'm not entirely sure how I feel about this, just because I know that my feet get sweaty, and will it show even though no one can actually see it? I could typically hide it in basically any other of my sneakers, but with this, I mean, I feel like people might see like a sweat mark or two, so I'm not entirely sure how I feel about that. I do think it's pretty cool as a design though, and it's pretty sweet that it's a limited edition sneaker. You get your signature Converse logo right there on the inner side, and there's actually a little stitching with some orange tag. Not entirely sure how I feel about this quality control. You could definitely see the glue, and the back, you could tell that they tried to keep the whole thing this translucent material, but they did have to end up giving it support, which can be seen in the back with this almost like little hints of blue to hold it up. And then of course on the inner side, you have also your infamous off-white information. If you're thinking about getting the sneaker for resale, I would say maybe potentially size up. I'm not entirely sure. The only other Converses I own are these, and I have these in a size 6 men's, which is a woman's 7.5, which makes this shoe an entire shoe size smaller, and I can fit into it. Is a little snug. I personally would have gone with the 7, which I guess is my technical true to Nike size. With this especially, because that translucent material doesn't have like any kind of stretchy feel, I personally would either stay true to size. If you're one of those people that's kind of like me and goes in between 2 sizes, I would just choose the larger one. Okay guys, that's a wrap. I'm not doing on foot footage, but stay tuned for the next video, and thanks for watching. See you in the next one.